Have you heard of a spring roll bowl? If you haven't, stick around. I'm going to show you how to make one. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chu on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program by Dr. John McDougall. It is a starch-based way of eating, and if you would like more information on the Starch Solution, I will leave a link to his book in the description box below. On my channel, you will find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes, so if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at Chu on Vegan. If you're new to this way of eating or have been doing it a while but just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group. We're a fun, active group where there you will find beautiful pictures of food, recipes, inspiration, and support. I will leave a link to my Facebook group in the description box below. If you're still not convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I have created a free e-guide that outlines some of the reasons why a plant-based diet is right for you. And I will leave a link to that in the description box below. So today I'm going to be making a spring roll bowl, and it's just like what you would think it would be. I'm going to put all the ingredients that you would put in a spring roll into a bowl. I did want the rice paper wrapper involved in this a little bit, so what I did was I just made some crispy little strips out of them. So let's get started. So I'm going to be using the spring roll rice wrappers here. I got the 6-inch, so these are the smaller ones, but you can certainly use the larger ones as well. So I'm going to just take a couple of these, and then I'm going to make a quick little marinade for these. So I'm just going to use some coconut aminos and probably like a tablespoon. You don't need a lot. And then I'm just going to add some seasonings, some onion powder, just give it a little flavor, ground ginger, and a little granulated garlic. I'm not measuring, just eyeballing it. And then I'm going to be using a pastry brush, so I'm just going to give this a quick little stir with the brush. All right. Now, what I like to do is cut these first. So just cut them into strips. About like that. Or you could make them like that. So you could make them really any width you'd like. Then you're just going to have a little assembly line going. We're going to wet them, we're going to marinate them, and then I've got some instant potato flakes in here. This is the Bob's Red Mill Just Potatoes in here, and that's going to serve two purposes. One purpose so it doesn't stick to the air fryer basket, and the other, it will add some crispiness as well and give it a nice texture. I won't be using these little end pieces, they're just a little too short, so I'll just get rid of those. So we'll take 2 strips here, and then you're just going to dip them in the water and they'll stick together. Lay them here, and then we're just going to take some of our marinade and you just paint it on like that. And I like to do both sides. And then you just, dab them in the potatoes here. And then they just go right in your basket. So dip them in the water just for a few seconds. Get your marinade on there. Flip it. And into the potatoes. And into the basket. And that's it. So I'm going to finish these up and then we'll air fry them at 370 for 3 to 4 minutes. I check them at 3, and then if they still need a little bit more, I'll go another minute, but they'll go super quick. They'll burn really fast. And one super important thing that I forgot to tell you, is you need to put something on top of these, otherwise these will just flip around and they'll be all weird looking. So just get some kind of a metal basket, trivet, whatever you've got, and just lay it on top, and then they'll stay put. So I'm gonna pop these in the air fryer. Now I'm gonna make a little sauce for our bowl, a little dressing, and super easy. I'm gonna use a tablespoon of PB2 powdered peanut butter. So low in fat. And then I'm gonna use a tablespoon of coconut aminos, a tablespoon of sweet chili sauce. Trader Joe's is out of my sweet chili sauce till the end of the month, so I had to buy another brand. Half the size, twice the price. Not bitter or anything. Bitter, party of one, but it will work for today. So a tablespoon of that. And then I found this vegan, gluten-free hoisin sauce. And I'm gonna use a little bit of that in here as well. Just for the fun of it. Maybe not quite a tablespoon, maybe a half a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Start with about a tablespoon. And I got my little whisk here. I end up switching to a fork. The baby whisk wasn't cutting it. All right, let's put our bowl together. So you just want to take your normal things you would put in a spring roll and put them in a bowl. So I love Napa cabbage, so I've got a big pile of that. And then I've got some rice. I'm gonna put that on here as well. I've got some red cabbage, some carrots, shredded. Look how pretty. And then I have a little leftover tofu that I will add to this. I just made this last night, had a few pieces left over, thought that'd be perfect. Now let's check out they've been in here for a minute. So they look nice and crispy, and there we have our beautiful little crispy rice paper. I don't know if you could hear that, but yum. So I'm going to put some dressing on, and then I'll put that on top. Throw a couple of these on here. Maybe 3. And then I just garnish with a little green onion on top. Then you have this beautiful spring roll bowl. So let's give it a taste. So we have our bowl all ready to go, and you can totally customize this to however you would like. I normally put cucumber in my spring rolls. I didn't have any, which I couldn't believe. So I didn't put it in. No big deal. But I mean, can we talk about these little crunchy little, amazing. And that sauce, let me give this a taste, a real taste. Really good. It's just a little bit of peanut butter flavor in there, not overpowering, but I love that hoisin sauce, and then the sweet chili sauce, a little sweet, a little spicy, but not too spicy. But look at this huge bowl of food that you get to eat. And then you've got great protein from the tofu. And I have a recipe on my channel on how to make crispy tofu that I will link down below. But otherwise, just, you know, make it how you like. It's super easy, super delicious, super filling. I need to come up with a better adjective than super good, super this. I'll work on that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you liked it and learned something. And if you did, please leave a comment down below, give me a like. It really helps my channel to grow and to get it out to other people. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you. Before you get to the bloopers, I just wanted to add one thing onto the video. This hoisin sauce does have a little bit of sesame oil in it, but I'm not going to really be too concerned about it because we have so many veggies in that bowl that it's really gonna dilute all those calories, and a little teeny bit of oil in this whole dish is not something I'm gonna really worry about. So feel free to leave this out if you're strictly zero oil, which 99.9% of the time I am, but if I do find, it's really hard to find a vegan, gluten-free hoisin sauce. So I splurged and enjoy. Now on to the bloopers. I don't like that. Well, if you hadn't, nope. The Starch Solution was a program developed by The Starch Solution was a program developed by, oh lordy, developed, not was, is. And I will leave a link to my face, here we go again. Either one is, that's just my husband opening the garage door. It's got good timing. Now let's check out they've been in here for a minute. Don't do that, that's hot.